Okay, I'm back. Woo! I tell you, the hardest part of using this GoPro and my phone at the same time. I use my phone as a viewer, and I use my GoPro, uh, is attached to my head. So the hardest part is when I get a phone call. Um, it interrupts my flow because it's hard enough to get a flow going because it's like one of my first times doing a video, and I don't want to do a whole bunch of takes. Sometimes I'm doing 10 or 20 takes to get something right, and all of a sudden I get it right, and the phone rings in the middle of it. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. So, all right. Anyways, where was I? Okay. So, the different size screws. I have 4 different size screws here. The instructions says there's only 3 different sizes in the box. Where does this extra set of screws go? So I went to I got it out of my, it was killing me, but I got it out of my head and said, let me just start the process of putting this together. I went to YouTube. I was lucky enough to find the very first person that was putting his together, doing an unboxing, and he was very informative, and he gave a step-by-step concise explanation of where each screw goes, where each item I'm supposed to use, and he did a really good job. And to be honest, it was so easy, it was scary. All right, I put everything together as he said. I follow directions. I will pause the video, do the next step, pause the video, do the next step, pause the video, do the next, and it worked out perfectly. Naturally, they give you extra, they give you 1 screw extra of each item. Okay, and that was okay. This last set of screws, I still don't know where it goes. I'm thinking it goes to these right here, which are called brush heads or whatever, metal brushes. And here's my second problem that I crossed, is that the person that I was looking at his video, he's from overseas, I believe from Ireland, and his machine was not much different from mine's, but there was a lot of subtle and noticeable differences, especially in the print head, or I'm pretty sure there's a more exact name for this, but I'm gonna call it the print head. So the print head here was a lot different. All right, he had to use this screw here, and then I looked up another one, and they were using the Allen wrench to lower, and the actual extruder there. So, but mine was a little bit different. I'm pretty sure mine's is an upgrade from what he was using. His was brand new though, so I don't know how old. I really didn't see how old his video was, but mine seemed to be a lot newer, and the fact that his screen, his online screen, was black and white, whereas if you're looking at my online screen, is in color. It's like really nicely laid out. His was black and white. All these buttons were black and white on his printer, and mine was in color. A lot of other differences, and some of the parts, all right, was noticeably different. But basically, the bed glass was a little bit different. But you know what? It was basically the same machine, and everything hooked up the same way. So without paying attention to all that extra differences, I was able to put my machine together exactly the way he was describing to do. So I didn't have a problem. I do have like a lot of extra parts, and I'm pretty sure they're coming handy as I go along. A lot of the wrenches and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do that and get that going. I did do a test print, which is this item here. As you can see, I don't have a clue what it was supposed to be. I think it was the base for a flower vase, small flower vase. I seen him print one. It was about maybe 8 inches tall or something like that. He said it took him like 9 hours to print, and I didn't really want to waste 9 hours, so I stopped the machine as it was going. I just wanted to see that if I was doing a good, if I had it hooked up properly. So it printed this right here, and then I stopped it. One big problem that I noticed here was that I actually leveled the bed, but the head was probably still a little too low, and the very first print, a big glob came out, a big glob of melted, I'm just gonna call it let's just call it plastic for now. So a big glob of plastic hit the bed first. So when the head was doing these circular motions, it would hit that big glob. It would hit it and go around and hit it again and go around and hit it again. That's why you see this really big imperfection here. So I got to figure out, do I have to like take some of the plastic off the head before it hits the table, before I start working, just to make sure it's clear so I don't get that big glob. Like I said, I'm just explaining this the best way I can. As I go on, I have more technical terms that I'm learning. So if you understand, what I'm talking about, or if you have any suggestions on what I can do, just put it in the comments. All right, like I said, I'm just trying to explain this to a new person who's trying to get into it, because I haven't seen many videos on rookies doing their own video, and I'm a rookie. I admit it. I'm not. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, that's a big problem, but I think I can solve that by either clearing off the nozzle and making it a smoother print for future prints, and also raising the nozzle up a little bit more. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm still trying to experiment with how this all works. And that's all it is. You're going to be doing a lot of experimenting, a lot of online, information gathering. But let me tell you something. It is an awesome machine. Okay. There's people on YouTube that have videos on how to put this together. Simple. All right. If I had another one to do, it would probably take me like 10 minutes to put it all together. 10-15 minutes. It is so easy to put together, and mine's actually came a little bit assembled already, pre-assembled. Some of the parts were pre-assembled from the video. Some of the guys that were doing videos, they had to actually put extra plugs in and extra cords and this and that, but mine was pretty much pre-assembled, so I didn't have to do all the steps that they had to take. So keep in mind, here in the US anyways, mines came pre-assembled to a certain degree. All right. So if you're looking to get one, this is actually pretty awesome. It's fairly quiet. It's a decent printer, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more work with it, or doing some work with it. I didn't start anything yet besides besides this little diskette right here. But I've been doing some 3D programming several years ago, working in a lot of 3D programs. So I'm hoping my knowledge of some of my 3D programs come into play, and I can use some of my files that if I work in one of my older programs that I'm used to working in. I'm trying to figure out, can I import some of my files from a program that I use already into the 3D program that came with this machine. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm hoping maybe that will work. My brother sent me this machine. It was a gift, and it was actually pretty awesome. Something to drive me nuts. One more thing to drive me nuts. And I have a lot of projects to work on, and this is going to be another one. So also, he sent me a box of goodies. I'm trying to move everything out of the way, so make room for my box of goodies that he sent me. Okay, so this is a box of goodies right here. All right, this is an extra box of stuff that he sent me, and it has a lot of good stuff in there that he said I will probably need. So I'm gonna cut it open. It's like an unboxing video. I don't want to cut anything that I don't. Okay. Okay, now my brother sent me a lot of good stuff. I'm not sure exactly what he sent, but we're gonna find out right now. Okay, he said he went all out. So let's see what my dear brother sent me. Oh snap! What we got here? Okay, I'm gonna bring this chair around because it looks like I'm gonna need a chair to put stuff on. So he sent me some glue. I will figure out what that glue is for. I have to call him. It looks like glue. So I'm trying to, in my mind, the reason why I'm stalling looking at it is in my mind I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use glue for. But we'll figure it out as we go. Okay, he sent me some filament. Oh snap, these are actually pretty nice colors. Wow, pretty smooth. Okay, sent me 3 rolls of filament, nice colors. Okay, what else you got here? He sent me a thumb drive. I think there's some things on here he want me to print, so I'm gonna put that to the side where I can find it. Let's see. Oh, more filament. Oh wow, this is pretty interesting. From the box, it looks like 3D filament. Okay, wow, that's a nice filament here. Big roll of filament. Well, he does 3D printing also. He has like 4 3D printers, and so he has some extra supplies. So he said that he would gift me some. If you know me and my brother, we actually do that back and forth throughout the years. If one of us needs something, we give it to the other one. So I mean, but this is like crazy awesome. Let's see what I have. 3D 100% virgin material. Virgin material. Huh, is that like Batman or something? But virgin material, what does that mean? Huh. All right. Oh, okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is actually so awesome. Well, this is black filament. Okay. All right, good. Got a lot of filament. I guess I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. You know, I'm seeing some pretty amazing things that people are printing out there. I'm hoping I can at least get a nice start and get something of my own going. What is this? This looks like it's blue. Okay, nice blue filament, brand new. Wow, it's awesome. Okay, and let me close that up there. Put this over here. Can't close the box properly, so more 3D filament. Let's see what we got here, what color this is. Oh, what is that? This is like copper or something. It doesn't tell me what color, but maybe the box tells me what color. Doesn't tell me exactly what. Oh, shiny, well, copper. Yeah, so it's copper, and that's good. Cool. All right. So my brother has a lot of faith in me. Oh boy, I guess I had no choice but to really use this stuff, you know. So okay, now we have this particular item. I have a lot of ties. Maybe the ties are for tying the cords and other stuff that need to be tied to keep it from, I don't know, doing things. Okay, what's this stuff here? Oh, print heads. Oh wow. Now this is a little interesting because I see a lot of print heads here. What does it says? Extruder nozzles. Okay, so now I'm learning 3D printer extruder nozzles. I know a lot of people are like have that OCD where if I say the name wrong, they say, "Oh no, it's an extruder nozzle. It's driving me crazy. Say it the right way." So okay, extruder nozzles. So he sent me a whole bunch of extruder nozzles. Now, the interesting thing I'm thinking about is why do I need so many extruder nozzles? Do they wear out so fast? Do I have to throw them away that quickly? They look pretty sturdy, so hopefully I won't have to change it but so often. But it's a good thing to have. This thing right here is interesting. It has wheels on it. It looks like some type of dolly. It's definitely an extra piece that goes somewhere, and I'm not sure where. Maybe I'm not sure where that would go. Up there maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure what this is. I have to call him and ask him what this little item is. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me if they've seen this before, or if it actually goes to this machine. Like I said, he has, it looks like it goes in and out, you know, makes it wider. Like I said, he has 4 different machines, so I'm not sure if parts from each machine is interchangeable. So I'll have to find out what that is, if I could even use it on my machine. All right, here's some extra goodies. Let me just open it because I don't see. This is, oh, okay. It looks like more extruder nozzles, which is scary. Tools, springs, some type of spring gadgets, little gadgets, and maybe cleaning tools. Maybe these are cleaning tools or something like that. I think that's what these are. Different cleaning tools.